Today we celebrate the legend and those who have helped carry on the legacy. People like Rachel Robinson, Jackie's loving wife, who supported him and has continued to carry his torch.
I want young people to know that you can go through really terrible times, but if you form relationships and use those relationships to keep you strong, that you can make a difference.
People like teammates Don Newcomb and Roy Campanella, who were pillars of support during his playing days and endured the same bitter discrimination as Jackie.
Branch Rickey said, if this fails, Jackie, this is going to be set back another 30 or 40 years. It might never happen. You cannot afford to fail. Now, can you carry that burden? And Jackie said, yes, Mr. Rickey, I can carry it. I will never forget Jackie. I still think of him as my idol, for what he did for me and what he did for all black people in this world, not just this country, in this world.
This isn't just about watching a wonderful movie and about an important moment in history. This is about helping all of you believe that you can write your own history and demand more of yourself every single day. You have to do that, and you have to pick up yourself when somebody knocks you down.
I'm extremely proud and pleased to be here this afternoon, but must admit I'm going to be tremendously more pleased and more proud when I look at that third base coaching line one day and see a black face managing in baseball.
Jackie Robinson, more than a baseball legend, an American legend.
Today, I think every American should say a special word of thanks to Jackie Robinson.
There is no greater figure in terms of the impact on the social history in America than Jackie Robinson. In April 1947, when Jackie took the field for the Brooklyn Dodgers, not only did he integrate, break the color line of Major League Baseball, but he really broke the color line for mainstream America.
It's almost as if you say, if it costs my life, I'm willing to do it for the cause. And he did that. He was very articulate and, I believe, a great role model for African Americans, but not only for him, for all Americans. He was a great role model.
One of the fiercest competitors I ever saw, and I only played with Jackie just in the Brooklyn days, and but you could see that there was that fight, that desire, and the fiery spirit, and even at that age, he still did things that would make you sit and you'd open your eyes. You'd never seen things like that before.
It seemed like everybody was against him, even some of his own teammates. Dixie Walker and Bobby Brigg and some of those, they didn't want him on the team. They didn't want a black man. It wasn't Jackie, they just didn't want a black man on the team. But Branch Rickey was determined that he was going to use the black players who had the talent to play Major League Baseball.
They brought a petition around, some of the Southern boys, for me to sign that I wouldn't play with a black guy on the team. And I said, no way I'd sign that. I said, great, he's a sports idol of mine. I don't care what color he is. He's a great athlete and a great guy.
I think perhaps having Jackie, of course, was a catalyst on our team. I wish I had seen him when he was in his very early 20s instead of his later part of his athletic career. But he was a nice guy to just watch play. And then when he finally made it on his own, then he could be a little forceful as far as voice is concerned, too. He could get us in a lot of trouble every once in a while, let's put it that way.
Even the great Martin Luther King Jr. couldn't understand how a person at this time, in this time of our, of our history, would have to go through what Jackie Robinson went through because he wanted to play baseball, had the audacity to want to play baseball in these United States of America.
I'm going to show you how great I am. Great I am. Great I am.
This kid's going to be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm going to show you how great I am.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.